Welcome back to the Anytime Anywhere podcast where you're liable to hear anything at any given time with me, your host, Jaleesa Kayla. Y'all, I just realized in my last episode I did not say my name, or at least I don't think I did. Anyway, y'all know who the fuck it is, and if you don't, well, I'm Jaleesa Kayla. You know what I'm saying? I will hope by now that you would have listened to more than just one episode, so you heard me say my name in those episodes if you did not hear me say my name in the last episode. Y'all, I was just sitting here thinking, like, men really don't be paying attention or listening to when we say it be the small things. Now, not every girl and woman is made the same. Some of us do require more than just the small things or the bare minimum or things like that, but I was just sitting here thinking about the things that men do that, like, really do it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I will fall in love with you if you start fixing shit around the crib. Like, some of the best guys I've dated were those that were handy. And then, second best, not overall, but just in certain departments. Like, you were second best if, okay, maybe you weren't handy, but you know how to get a job done. Like, you got the resources, you know who to call, you got the money to spend or to put out to help me, to help yourself. Like I said, to get the job done. Like, you're not some man who's going, twiddle your fingers and be like, damn, I don't know what I'm going to do or whatever. Like, a resourceful guy is top tier all the way around the board. Whether you're doing it yourself or you're outsourcing the help. However, I've dated some guys who, on the outside looking in, you be like, this nigga ain't getting his fingernails dirty. He ain't touching nothing that's nasty. Whole time, he the best of the best. Like, he's the only one that's touching, like, some dirt for real and picking up a hammer and nailing some shit. Let me stop. But yeah, he's really gonna be the one that's gonna hammer and nail some shit. How rude. Just rude. They see I'm trying to record a podcast. But he's going to hammer some shit. He's going to get the screwdriver and screw some shit. Why is it that when it comes to tools, a lot of them, like drill, screw, nail, hammer, hole, like, why is it that tools, this is sidebar, why is it that a lot of tools can be, like, if you know, then you know where I'm going with it, ladies and gentlemen. Um, But yeah, like, I'm just having flashbacks of, like, that's when they were the most sexiest to me. Like, a girl knows safety through a man who is resourceful. Like, for instance, my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever there was an issue, if he could get the job done, he was going to let me know. I could do it myself, or we going to outsource this work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to make no promises. That's another thing I admire. A man who doesn't make promises that he cannot keep. However, while I admire that, let me know up front what you're capable of and what you're not. Like, mwah, chef's kiss. Like, I love that. However, I do appreciate, now, why he weaving in and out of traffic like that? He drawn. But, however, I just seen a Cybertruck. This is so sidebar. I seen a Cybertruck, and I'll never forget how somebody said Cybertrucks look like big-ass Frigidaires. Like, I love my great-grandma. Rest in peace, lovely lady. She was so southern, she called them Frigidaire. And I know that's a brand of refrigerators, but she called every refrigerator a Frigidaire. But somebody said that Cybertrucks look like big ass refrigerators. And every time I see one, I can't unsee it. But yeah, like, I love a guy who's upfront about what he can and cannot do and what he can and cannot commit to, like golden. However, I appreciate a man who, while he gives that, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he lets you know ahead of time, like, hey, this is something that may or may not be able to get done. While that's a thing, I just had to haul ass, y'all. Sorry for the noise. I don't have my microphone today. If you're new here, like I said, this is the Anytime Anywhere podcast where you're live to hear anything at any given time. So, yeah, hopefully y'all can hear me well. And if you're distracted by the outside noise, then this is not where you're supposed to be. I'm going to let you know that right now. However, yeah, a man who lets you know, ahead of time, hey, I don't know if that's doable, but I'll do the best I can. I'll see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to commit to outsourcing or figuring out the problem. However, I may not be able to complete it. So I'm going to follow up with you and give you a deadline and not string you along. That's what be missing. Okay? That's what be missing, the deadline. Like, don't string me along and have me waiting around for some result that you know you cannot produce. Like, that's nasty. That's nasty work. Don't do that, fellas. And that's where guys be dropping the ball at, you know, because maybe they don't want to feel like a failure, you know, maybe they don't want to admit that they can't complete the task or they're not fit for it, but it's okay, love. Like, step aside, Clyde, and let somebody else fulfill it. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. Shit, I'm getting over the wrong stuff. But yeah, I admire that in a man that can get the job done or outsource the work. But they say I'm not too jerk. I got eye on the work. That's so funny. Call me, psych. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. If you're listening to this, don't call me. But I hope you're doing well. I always send you well wishes. But yeah, a man that can get the job done. It's just be the little things, like pick up a tool, take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't wait for me to ask. Like, if you see something jiggling or hanging off, you gotta know, like, let me go ahead and fix this for this girl, because one, she's not gonna pick up the tool. She shouldn't be picking up the tool. And two, I'm here. I'm in her face. I can get it done. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had specific guys, not every single one, but certain guys, like, would come to my crib and just start fixing shit. Like, you don't even know I'm just melting right now. Like, and I'm brown skin, like, I'm just melting. Like, I'm just bubbling, just melting. Just, you just do it for me right now in this moment. And I appreciate you so much for just picking up a tool. And know that I got the tools, because know that when you're a single woman, you should have the tools, but you're probably not going to see me pick them up. But they're there for you. Like, I'm resourceful. I've learned how to be resourceful. My father taught me that I needed to be resourceful, as well as my mother, you know, because you can't always depend on people, or there won't always be people around. So you have to know how to get the job done as a woman. However, if there's men around, yeah, let them do that. You know, make it as easy for them as possible to do the work to get the job done. So there's no excuses. But why would you want to have an excuse? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could do it, do it. I shouldn't have to ask. If you see something wrong, fix it. I like a Mr. Fix It. Fix the problem. Zara. Like, fix it. Just do it, you know? Um, but saying all that to say, another small thing, like, this, it really be the little shit, because I was just sitting here thinking, like, you know, I'm driving. And of course, if you're a driver, you're going to think, like, oh, I drive well. Unless you're being honest with yourself, where it's like, oh, I'm an okay driver. You know, I'm not the best at parallel parking, or I'm not the best at, you know, driving the speed limit. Like, a lot of times I like to go super slow and everybody goes around me, or I'm a speed demon and I just be out and I got a few tickets, so I'm probably not the best driver. Whatever your flow is, that's you. You know, you're honest with yourself. And they already say that women can't drive that well, right? So, what I was just thinking about that I love about a man that turns me on is the little shit. Like, say we go down a long ass block and we get to the end and we notice that this shit is blocked off, or something's going on to where maybe we stuck behind a trash truck or something and we got somewhere to go. It's an emergency. He taking me to the emergency. And we get to the end of the block and the shit, like, we can't move. Now I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Or I haven't started panicking yet, but it's starting to take over my body. And I'm just like, oh, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. And before I can say anything, he put that motherfucker in reverse. He put his hand behind my seat, behind my headrest, and he turned to the right to look out the back, to look out the back window, and he just floored that shit. And he back us all the way down the block in one swift motion. Like, no starting, stopping, adjusting the steering wheel. That's some shit I would do. I ain't gonna lie, like, I need to adjust the steering wheel, get myself together. He just pushing us all the way down, like backing us out the block in one swift motion. Like, yes, yes. I love when a man can back out a spot and just push the truck or the car, wherever we in, down the block in reverse. So sexy to me. Like, that does it for me. Like, get us out of here, Dada. Like, how many? What you been in shootouts? What you had to back out? Had to bang out the heat? Like, what? Shout out to shooter for banging out on behalf of. No, that's not the lyrics. He says, shout out to Ratchet for backing out on behalf of my shooter. He backing out the block on behalf of me because we got somewhere to go. Like, his little baby not feeling well, and we gotta get there now. Like, we gotta get there now, and he's just doing it for me right now because he's just backing out this block in one swift motion. He ain't fidgeting with the steering wheel. He keeping it straight. Like, it's just little shit like that I'm like, yo, I gotta give you your props and just say thank you. Thank you. Because if it was me, we gonna get out, but it's gonna take us some time. So just yo, ladies, comment below. What is something, if you're in a relationship, what is it something currently that your man does or he can do that either you're not capable of, or you may be capable of, but you just rather not, and he does it and he does it well, and you're just so appreciative and grateful that he exists. Like, he gets the job done. What is it? Let me know. Okay? Let me know what I should be looking out for when my DM comes. Like, I'm trying to add to the list of things, but that's just something for me personally. And fellas, y'all can comment too. Like, what's something that your girl has expressed? Like, oh my gosh, babe, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate you. I don't know what I would do if you weren't here. Like, what would I do? Or what is something, even if she doesn't voice it? And ladies, we gotta get better with that. Start telling these men, what you appreciate them for, what you're grateful for them for, the things that they do that you would not do. Like, I be wanting to give a bottle of water to all the trash men. No funny shit. Like, thank you. Because somebody got to do it. But what's something, fellas, that wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't for you? What's something that that you can do or that you do that makes your girl melt and you're just like, yeah, I did that. Like, comment below. But I was just sitting here thinking about that. Like, I just want somebody to back out the bag for me, back us out the block and back out the Glock as it go down. But yeah, this was something short and quick. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I thought it was so hilarious, but it's so real. Like, these men, listen, ladies, we know what we can do. You know what I'm saying? But what about the things that we can't do? What about the things that we don't want to do? Because we can do everything. You know what I'm saying? However, it's just some things that men are capable of that we just don't want to do, or we can't do, or we're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And they make our lives just so much easier and so much, peaceful. So much more peaceful. They make our lives so much more peaceful and easygoing. Like, I appreciate that. Like, shout out to the men this episode goes out to you all. And shout out to the ladies. Like, shout out to us being able to, rest and relax and just exist and be beautiful and be soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank ya. Thank ya. But this has been another episode of the Anytime Anywhere podcast. We're live to hear anything at any given time with your girl Jaleesa Kayla. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment. Leave y'all comments below. I really want to hear y'all. I really want to add to my list so I know, like, okay, when he comes, is he checking off these things? And fellas, don't be afraid to toot your own horn and big yourself up. It could be the smallest thing. Because, like I said, it be the smallest shit that y'all probably don't even think that we're paying attention to or that we be needing you to do. Like, come crack this can of sauce open for me. Like, pause. I'm just saying, like, come, listen, come oil these hinges on this door. Like, please, just do it. Just do it. Come tell me that this is why the water wasn't going down the drain well, because I just was not paying attention to this. Let me know. And I promise I won't be combative. Like, I won't be combative. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, thank you for that. Like, listen, not for nothing, sidebar, I got locked out of a storage unit, right? And they was giving me so much trouble with getting this thing open. But look at that. Men and women helping each other on the side of the road. I love to see it. Best believe that sister wouldn't be able to be doing whatever she's doing right now without that man right there. Like, listen, like, I wish I had a video going at the same time while I was recording these podcasts so y'all can see, like, this shit really be aligning. And it really be real, for real. But, yeah, I was having so much trouble getting this thing, like this storage unit open. It was giving me the runaround. And this man that works at this storage unit facility, y'all, when I tell y'all, he went and got the saw. He didn't even have all the tools he needed. And I'm a certain video, so y'all know I'm not lying. He went and got all the tools he needed, that he had. He didn't have everything that he needed. Let me rephrase that. He did not have everything he needed, but he went and got what he had, and he got the job done. And I was just in the cut, just like, listen, I know you probably belong to somebody, and I know she don't play about you. But, sir, you are doing it for me right now with this hot tool. Okay? Like, he broke that lock open, y'all. Not for nothing. I was waiting for him to pull out a ring. Like, will you marry me? Yes, yes, yes. Because you just helped me so greatly. Like, I got some heat inside this storage unit that I need to get out, and you just saved my life. Like, you just did me such a service. Like, how can I repay you? Like, listen, I was trying to find ways. Like, I was like, damn, should I get him a smoothie? Like, or no, am I doing too much? Like, this is his job. He's supposed to do that. But I really wanted to give him more than what the cost was to get it done, because when I say they left this man high and dry when it came to doing his job, he didn't have everything he needed, and like the damn tool was heating up in his hand. He kept stopping, like, shit. And I'm like, you okay? Like, where's your gloves? Like, he just went in. I was just like, thank you. And I was so grateful for him. So shout out to all the men. Don't forget to comment, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. Hopefully this episode, lightened your day. It's Thursday, Thriving Thursdays. Hopefully this gave you a little chuckle or whatever. And after you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification, because you don't want to miss any more of this, right? Like, it's me, Mario. It's me. I don't want to miss it. So make sure you turn on your bell notification. And after you do all of that, be sure to love yourself always and always. And I will see you in my next episode. Mwah! Have a good day, y'all. Welcome back to the Anytime Anywhere podcast, where you're liable to hear anything